I'm live, baby. I'm live. Bring it on home. Welcome, welcome, and double welcome. I don't see what's going on here, so you gotta, wait a minute. Here it comes. There it is. Hey, what's happening, everybody? I still got my slippers on, as you can see. It is blowing like hell out there. Woo! I am so happy that I'm not on the surface on a day like today, let me tell you what. Welcome, 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 everybody, to the Happy Oyster Show. I am your host, Bart Burke, and we got Skipper T behind the camera. Bring it on home. Revenue, cash flow, hard work. Oh, my goodness. Oh. What can I say? This was going to be the year, boys and girls, for the Happy Oyster. The Happy Oyster was always pretty happy, and it was always getting more happier, and we were constantly, and the marketing machine was constantly going. The marketing machine was really going to kick into high gear right now, and I'm not saying it's not, because it is. Let me tell you what, I'm not letting up on the marketing machine, even though I don't have anything to market. Well, who the hell do I, sooner or later the market's going to turn around. What are you getting at? You got to be ready to change, you know. Christmas time, I published this, Fuck That's Delicious. It's a show on Vice, Action Bronson, Mayhem, blah, blah, blah. We were going to have them out on the boat this summer and partying and promoting the Happy Oyster and Vice and Fuck That's Delicious and Action. And, oh, it was just going to be a party. Well, that's all done. Finished. Now what? Hardship. Coronavirus. Hardship. Back in 2007, 2008, I had some hardship. We had 50% off on the old channel, Bike Man For You. If you'd like to see something from a blast from the past, I thought Tony Joe was going to have a stroke when she saw it. Tony, would you like to come around here for heaven? No, she don't want to be on today. We filmed it with a toaster. There's almost 500,000 views on it. We looked at it today. My wife said, where the hell was that filmed? It was filmed in our kitchen. This is 2009. It was actually her birthday. February the 18th, on her birthday, was when that channel was born. That channel was born out of hardship. This channel was born out of good times. But that channel was a good time, and it was hard times at that time because the bike shop was off by 50% in sales. Oh my goodness gracious, Bart. My father and I, what are we going to do? At that point then, the real estate market.
Bike sales are booming right now.
What's that?
Bike sales are booming right now.
Are they? Well, again, you know, what are you going to do? Marketing, cash flow, hardship, compounding. Oh, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. I'm happy. I'm excited. Yes, the business plan has changed. Yes, I have not received any new seed. Yes, I have scaled way back. Again, the ultimate goal is 1 million oysters a year. In order to do 1 million oysters a year, that's 30 bags a day. Okay? That's a lot. It's a lot of oysters. And again, you weren't going to just do that all of a sudden, but you know, you were ramping up, and I was slowly ramping up. And that's all I've been, you know, I've been out on the bay. Oh gosh, hang on a second. I'm sore. I've been between out in the bay, and it is happening out there, let me tell you what, and I am excited about it. But I've let the viewers tell me what's going on, and they asked about the buckets that I was showing you, and if I was to receive seed this year, how would I take care of it? So that's what we're going to show you. The buckets, how I made the buckets, why were the buckets, what's going on with the buckets. I was not going to be able to continue on with the buckets, but the buckets work for 300,000 seed, okay? That's what we did last year. You started off with stuff and you sieved it through this screen right here. It was that small. Some of the stuff, oh, would you like to see what it looked like? Here, this is one of the ones out of the drink this week. One of the sizes anyway. This is our third hole profile right here. This is what was hanging on my nose. Take a nice look at that.
Up a little more.
Beautiful. All right, premium stuff. And it started at 2 millimeter and it was sieved through here. Okay? How did I make the bucket? You cut out a bucket, you put a little of this, a little gook, some screening material. This happens to be industrial netting. We made the contact of industrial netting and purchased some high performance netting. Some of it was, 500 micron thin. Again, here's some of that. I showed you this last week with the runt bag. Okay, this is what they came. What's that, Tony?
Depending upon the size of your seed.
Depending upon the size of the seed, right, is what, when I first got them, this is what they went in. And then once a week, this whole bag got dumped into here and it got sieved through. What was retained in here was then put into a separate bag. I had another one of these. You don't have just one of these. I had 2 of these. And then the little stuff that came through here went back in the bag that it went to. Well, sooner or later, everybody keeps growing. Amazing. Believe it or not, where the hell is it? This little guy here was 2 millimeters last year at this time. Isn't that amazing? So then the next size up, and again, the more you mess with them, the more you treat them, the more you agitate them, the more you get them nice, then the next size. And again, here it is, same construction, but it's just a different size. And it went on and on and on until you started to get to, when you started to get to this size, things started to get a little exciting, as you can see. Here's some little baby ones that are in here. Actually, it's just shell. But you get the idea. So that's what you do. And what does that do for you? Well, it creates a shell that is deeper in cut. I had a lot of, the reason I'm going into this, and I'm probably going to have to go into this once every year, I guess, because we're getting more and more new oyster farmers out there. I just heard how many people are oyster farmers the other day, and I'm like, wow. I didn't realize there was that many of them. So,
In New York or all over the country?
in New York, in our area.
What's the number?
I don't know, it's like 50 something? What? So the more you mess with it at 2 millimeters, the nicer it becomes. This is very marketable. Oh, here's another bag. Remember we were talking about other sizes? This bag really worked well. I would do this one again. You just put clamps on both sides. You gotta be careful. You gotta stay on top of it. Look, we had an intruder. I had to fix it. Those sneaky little bastards.
And tell the audience, what would that intruder have been?
That intruder was probably some sort of a crab. Judging by the fact that... Yeah, exactly. And then there's various different types of crabs. There are mud crabs and blue crabs and ugly crabs and nasty crabs. And then you have the mighty crab killer, which is on the boat. That's Freddy. He's, again, they're an invasive species. We're not harming anything. The type of crab that we have to we get in the trap, in the cage all the time is. But again, you have to stay after it in order to make it look nice. So that brings us to the hardship that we're at right now and the happy oyster and revenue and all of the above. Some people have said, Bike Man, what are you doing? Bart, what are you doing? You're going to go back in the bike business. I said, whoa. As Tony puts a gun to her head. I hope not. It's an option, though. It's an option. Oh, Bike Man, Bart, you're doing so good. You don't have anything to worry about. Yeah, I was doing pretty good. I was cooking along really nice, having a lot of fun with the oyster thing, and everything was going along good. I'm not afraid to share it. I have some rental property that was sustaining the family. So I could keep on going and work my ass off and not have to worry about revenue and taking care of the family. So now we bring to today. Again, hardship, guys. We all are going through it. I'm not telling you, I'm not telling you this to take, hey, what can I do to help you? I'm just telling you that we're all in this together. My rental properties now, some of them, having some, I have to make some
Adapt.
consolidation. Hey, my revenue is going down. So it happens. What are you going to do? There's some people that the revenue has gone down so bad that they have to wait online for food. Thank God I don't have that problem. So again, it could be worse. And again, what am I getting at? Things are born out of hardship. I got some things in my head that are going to be born out of hardship. Why? And because, well, I have a very marketable product.
Edible product, sustainable product to feed the world.
A delicious product to feed the world. Thank you, T. So I got to come up with some marketing. I've always been into it. There it is. It's going. The marketing machine is really getting put into high gear now. Okay? I have been busting ass, and I'll be damned if anybody is going to stop me now. Granted, the ultimate goal, 1 million oysters. We were going to go wholesale if I needed to buy a van. I mean, I could go into all kinds of details of where I was going, but the first thing I had to do was make sure I had a really good product. And this was going to be the year that a really good product was going to come out. And continue to keep it rolling and blah, blah, blah. So now I'm going to probably reduced to selling them on the side of the road. Come on aboard. The marketing gear is churning, baby. We're in talks with a couple of different people, this, that, and the other. Yeah, so fuck that's delicious and Vice is not coming. That's okay. It's all right.
Today they're not.
Today they're not, okay? Or this year they're not. But it's all good. It's all good, okay? Next thing, revenue. It's been on the talks that maybe we're going to go monetize the channel. We're going to have to start to think about it because the marketing gear is starting to turn. And with where we're going and my ideas and the channel, and it's going to be funny and it's going to be hilarious and it's going to be a blast. So welcome aboard for the summer of 2020, baby, because I'll be honest with you guys, I ain't never seen nothing like this.
None of us have.
I got a lot of work ahead of me. I hope you guys are in tune and I hope you guys are with me. I'm not getting into too much detail of what I've been doing, but I have been out on the bay pretty regularly. I told you I was going to film it live. I'm sorry. What's that?
We will.
I didn't tune in live. I've just been, it's been a little tough. It's been a little windy. It's a little rough.
We haven't been out there yet.
We've been working on, I learned a lot about the boat. I learned a lot about dealing with this, wind, all of the above, hauling cages in this. I'm a little sore, I ain't gonna lie. I was out there a couple of days, 2-3 days. And then on the off days, I've been working on a friend of mine's Flupsy. Flupsy is a whole nother game. He needs some help with some overseeded that he left his Flupsy running all winter long. Good for him, man, that was a ballsy move. You know, we didn't have a big freeze, but his stuff is a mess. So I've been humping barrels out of that in the off. So I've been just going. One of my ideas was to have an intern to help us with the channel. Somebody that might have been into aquaculture and needed a place to stay, and a college person that was, again, promote the program, promote the whole avenue. And now everything's kind of going to hell in a handbasket, but whatever. It's okay. We just continue to press forward, and I've got a lot of cool ideas because necessity is the mother of invention. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I got for you. Bring it on home.
Look at what Joe Lucas just wrote.
Joe Lucas, what about taking a clue from the wine industry and having a destination stop, an outdoor oyster bar with tables, benches, and a BYO wine and beer? Ha! Damn, that sounds like a good time. Distance partying. We're going to start a new thing, distance partying. Oh, yeah. What is the world coming to? All right, I got nothing more for you guys. Oh, Gary's in the house. Gary, thanks for tuning in. Gary's a long-haul trucker. Thanks for you. Thanks for doing your job. All the essential workers out there, hats off to you guys. If I can brag for a half a second. My daughter started a new job at the hospital. No joke, okay? She has stepped it up one notch. She's done with the nursing home, and she has moved on to the hospital. She is an essential worker. I love her to death. She has got my full support, and we go through decon I mean, you want to talk about a decon? That's what we do. So, hats off to, we are one of those essential guys. Keep up the good, all of you guys, all of you are doing a great job. Keep up the good work. I want everybody to be cool.
Wait a minute, you want everybody to acknowledge their mothers tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Tony Joe. I forgot almost. Come on over, T. No, speaking about a mother.
I'm not your mother.
I didn't say you were my mother, but you're a mother of my children, which is important to me. And you're important to me, and I appreciate that. And I just wanted to say hats off to my beautiful wife.
Mothers out there. All
and
mothers.
Mwah.
None of us would be here without our mothers. So, just saying. Love you guys.
All right. I want everybody to be cool. I want everybody to be kind. I want everybody to be happy because we're in different times right now, and we're going to get through this. No problem. I love you guys. Be cool, be kind, be happy, and of course, eat me! We will see you next week. How long was I on for, T? Was I on for a long time?
17 minutes.
How much?
17.
I got to get to work. I got to get my boots on. Love you guys. See you next week.